Hi everybody and welcome to a new episode of Ask Tatiana. It's a very dark and cold and very rainy day in north of Germany, but I hope very much that you sit as cozy as I do here and we will enjoy this time together. We were talking about different classifications of strings and how different strings could suit to different instruments. Another important point, I think, strings should suit also to the player. And from my own experience, if you are a big guy with a lot of force and a lot of energy and you like to play loud and very powerful, don't try low tension strings. It's nothing for you. Normal string could work, but also probably not the best decision. High tension, that could be your right choice and you would be more satisfied with the sound. But if you're somebody like me, small, weak girl, and you don't have so much force, but you would like to have a very nice and sweet sound, then better choice would be for you normal tension, maybe low tension, but normal from several brands could be very good for you. As I said, strings should also suit to the player. And it's not only the question how big or how small you are, but also which kind of stroke you have. If you are somebody who has very brilliant, very clear, very bright, but at the same time very naily and very thin stroke, that wouldn't be such a good idea to put on your guitar carbon high tension strings, because they would reinforce all of this characteristic in many times, and you will have probably extremely thin, extremely brilliant sound that maybe wouldn't sound as good as you would like to have it. So the better choice would be to find more warm, more thick strings, for example, at least normal tension, and probably nylon strings would be good for you. If you are somebody with extreme soft and dark and closed, maybe not so loud stroke, better choice would be for you normal or high tension strings, probably some of carbon strings, because they would get your dark closed sound a little bit more in direction of brightness and can compensate it. But of course, as I said, it's also the question of the taste. If you like extremely brilliant sound or you like extremely dark sound, please do it. Choose the suitable strings and enjoy it. You asked me also what kind of strings I use and why. I must be honest, I am quite conservative in this question, and actually I hate to change the strings. And it's not really getting better, and because of that I try to change them only when I really need to change them. But in my long guitar career I tried, of course, different brands, different kinds of strings, and also experimented with the new guitars. And it's just a small collection of the strings that I recently have at home, but I tried Augustin, I tried D'Addario, I tried Savaris, Hanebach, and Optima, and pyramid and Knoblauch and luthier strings, and maybe some others that I even cannot remember anymore. And now at the moment the string that I play on my both Bruch guitars are D'Addario strings. Quite typical, quite normal, quite usual strings. Pro Arte EG45 normal tension. It's nylon strings, and usually I put on my Bruch guitar the quite complete set of these strings, the D'Addario strings, EG45, but with one exception. I don't like how the third string, the G string of the D'Addario sounds on my instrument. It's too dull, and I have an impression that it doesn't make any sound at all. So I put, instead of the D'Addario G string, I put what do I put? I put Savaris Alliance G3 normal tension 543R, if you would like to know it. This G string is not nylon string as others from the D'Addario. It's a carbon string, and it compensates quite well the characteristics of my Bruch guitar, and it's used very good, and the sound becomes more brilliant. But it stays warm, but it's not so dull as it would be with a normal tension nylon strings. So what also suits very good to my guitar is a brand Luthier strings, also normal tension. I put them sometimes when I play concerts. The D'Addario I use a lot for practicing time or in between, sometimes also for recordings. It's quite well. What I also like very much on my guitar is combination by Savaris, New Crystal on trebles, and Corum on basses. It's also nylon strings by Savaris, and I like very much how they sound on my guitar. They sound probably a little bit more bright and clear than the D'Addario, but there is one big problem that I don't like at all. When I put these strings on my guitar, after 1 or 2 weeks of playing, I have many scratches on my trebles, and it doesn't feel well at all, and I'm really very sensitive at this point, and it starts to sound for me too noisy, too thin, and I need to change the strings immediately. But you know, I think 1-2 weeks playing time, it's not really so much. So it's really pity that it's in that way, and I don't know exactly what the problem is, because actually I take care of my fingernails and I polish them very carefully and very regularly, and actually it shouldn't be a problem. But if Savaris sometime will solve this problem, I would be really happy about it. But now it's like each time I need to think, do I really need to put them and then take them away after 1 week? And usually I say no. I was talking now about my own experience that I did with my instruments and with my stroke and with my complexion and my taste, and it could be for you in any different way, but that would be great if you would find some helpful tips here, and I would like to motivate you to try to make your own experience, to change different strings, but first probably to try to find an answer for you, what kind of a sound you are looking for. and then maybe with my tips you will find the shorter way to the right direction. And when you try the strings and you don't like it, then just throw it away and try another one, and keep on doing, keep on trying. And I wish you a lot of joy and a lot of luck with it. And don't forget that good strings, it's only a small piece of a big cake called good sound. Hey, come in, don't be shy. I greet you here, and today we're making a recording of some new pieces for my next CD, and I just wanted to give you some special insight views in our working process. And in the future I would like to make more such kind of videos where you can see how we record and what are the settings for our recordings, and how I work on a piece, how it gets better, and some other stuff. And these videos, these special secret videos, will be available actually only on Patreon. So you see now our small studio where we make our sound recordings, and you see it's look like